Another day, another dollar. Want me to stay?
Hi guys, my name's Julie. I'm here in Adelaide today outside the Nova radio station with South Australian electro band Sonic Monkey. How you going guys?
Hey, how are you?
Yeah.
Pretty excited actually. It's our first trip in today, so
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Now I've heard that you've had a fair bit of success with your track Sun in the Swiss chart.
yes, the Sun's #1 this week in the Swiss charts.
Now you're all from South Australia. This newfound success must be a bit of a shell shock for you. How are you coping with that?
I'm not.
You can answer first. I'm not coping with it too well. No.
Well, we go from bouncing off the walls one day to we've got obligations and we've got to really step up to the plate now. So some days we feel really worthy, and other days it's a little bit daunting. But we know that we've got the goods to come up with. So most of the time it's pretty good, isn't it? Yeah, and normal things still happen. So we're grounded constantly. So yeah,
That's nice to know.
Yeah.
It certainly is. So we're here today to talk to Nova radio station. Now you're promoting a new song here in Australia. What's that one?
Yes.
Resist.
We wrote Resist with a London producer, Paul James, and it was actually for his CD that he was putting out in London. And it just went so well over there that we decided to rewrite it for the Australian market. And Craig locked himself in the studio for a couple of months and came out with Resist, and then I ran around and spread the word, and we were just lucky enough also to team up with Sam Rye. He has been pivotal in the Australian music industry over the last decade. He managed Hoodoo Gurus, the Finn Brothers. So once he jumped on board and started spreading the news for us, we landed our distribution deal with MGM and picked up some great commercial radio airplay, and here we are.
And in October last year you were at the Arias. That must have been fantastic.
It was, wasn't it? We're like fish out of water at the start of the evening, but by the end of it we felt like we fit in. Our dreams were touchable, do you know what I mean? Like there were people there that they've been in radio playlists with us over the last 12 months, and to see them and and when Denny Hines came out and recognised us, that was a massive moment for us. So
Wow.
yeah, that was really, really cool. Well, you've come at a really good time, guys. Let's go into the Nova studios for our first commercial radio debut.
So here we are in the Nova radio studio. Sonic Monkey are here waiting for their interview. Are you ready guys? Are you nervous?
Amped. Who's
I'm
amped?
ready for
We're
it.
amped, yeah.
Pumped
We're
and
home
ready
now.
to go.
This is where we belong.
Another lie to hide the evidence.
It is the Adelaide Show on Nova 919 for musicsa.com.au, and we have in the studio a group that I think we've played since the start of the Adelaide Show. They've got heaps and heaps of massive things going on at the moment. Sonic Monkey!
Woohoo! Hey Hayden, how you going?
Very good, thank you so much for coming in.
Oh, thanks for having us. This is really exciting.
No
First time.
problem at all. Now you guys have been doing some amazing things recently, I believe.
It's all happening now.
in Switzerland.
#1 in the Swiss charts
How's
this week.
that?
Oh, we're just
my
bouncing off the walls, aren't we? It's
That
amazing.
Is awesome. That is absolutely incredible.
Yeah,
So,
we did a production with a German producer, Tosh, and the song's called The Sun. About 6 months later, we started getting emails and press releases from Germany and Switzerland, and my favourite one was this week where we'd made #1, and we've been holding on strong in the top 10 for about 4 weeks now. So.
Do they pay you in chocolate? Is it-
Well, we joke about that. If they do, make sure they
Yeah,
send
cheese.
Clearasil as well.
So, and also you've got some sort of distribution deal going on at the moment, which is
MGM
also
have just signed us for distribution, so we've just got a new track out, Resist, which you guys are playing on
Yep.
Nova, and just getting into the film clip side of things now with that, so Australia can put a face to the name pretty soon.
That's awesome. So, what have you got planned for you? Have you started thinking about film clips and stuff like that? Like what you might have planned for?
We
Any
do
ideas?
have
Can you
some
talk about that, or-
ideas.
We're looking for help on that side.
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, and that's
I'll just drop that microphone down there a little bit, and that
Sure.
one as well. Yeah, no, yeah. Okay, so if anyone's got any ideas for Sonic Monkey's film clip, then
Bring it on.
phone in.
Bring it on.
Or check out the Glam Adelaide website.
Yeah, awesome. They're sponsoring our film clip, so if any up and coming producers out there want to get their hands on, then yeah, hit Glam Adelaide up.
That's awesome. Now, another thing we're going to have a chat about is your new song. How did that sort of come about? Where did you do that?
Well, we co-wrote that actually with a producer, Paul James, in London. It was actually for his first compilation CD called Pulse. About 12 vocalists from all around the world auditioned, and Resist made it to track number 7. So then we decided let's rewrite it for the Australian market. And Craig locked himself in the studio. Andrew's synth files were passed backwards and forwards. My vocal line was twisted and warped, and we've now got Resist for the Australian market.
How's that?
And that's the one that we landed our distribution deal for. So yeah,
Sonic
we're
Monkey,
stoked.
you guys are on fire.
Thank you.
And another thing, which you just told me about off air, tell us about who's managing you guys, or who's helping you guys out.
We're so lucky. We've just teamed up with Sam Rye, and he's been pivotal in the Australian music industry in the last decade.
Crowded House.
Yeah, Hoodoo Gurus.
Yeah, Crowded House.
it's
They're a
just
small band.
Yeah, just the minor Australian.
Yeah, kicking around, trying to get a break.
But yeah, so he heard Resist, and he's been talking with us for about 3 weeks before we hit his inbox with Resist, and then found himself in a suit 2 hours over the other side of Sydney representing us at an MGM meeting.
That is awesome.
And yeah, we got the phone call the next day that we'd got the contract, so we're
And that
just
was
so
thanks
grateful.
to Fee.
Thanks to all of us, yeah.
Uploading the MP3.
And yeah, also thanks to you, hey.
Oh, no, well,
as soon as I forwarded the playlist to Sam got in the car and went to the meeting. So
Well, thank you for
yeah.
sending it in.
Thanks, Nova.
Oh, hey, look, that's probably the only good thing Nova's done in the 4 years of its operation. So at least we've done one thing right after a good 1,000 days of being on air. Actually, just on the something else you're talking about. You've had now, I guess, the number one song in a country that doesn't speak much English. How does that? How does that work?
It doesn't seem to affect the dance.
No,
scene
yeah, I guess,
a lot.
yeah, not as much, would it?
We've just hit American market too, so that's been a little bit more pleasing to be able to
Yeah.
read the press releases and to read a little bit more than the CD
I hope you're
sales
writing
in our
good things
name.
about us.
Well, that's the thing, you never know, do you?
The only
But-
thing we can read is Sonic Monkey ad.
Yeah. Mum and Dad lived next to a German lady, and they had her translate it once, and Mum came back crying, saying that I had a hypnotic, angelic voice, and that's they were writing all these really nice things. So it's great to hear that. But now that we've hit America, it's really exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, that is massive.
I have to
Yeah.
say, we stayed away from
Pushing
the translations after Fee's attempt at Google Translator. Didn't go down too well.
I did.
What
I-
Going
happened?
from English to German and then sending it to Germany.
That was a faux pas, wasn't it? Yeah, I sent an email back to the producer saying that I was really hanging for the CD to come in the mail. And so I actually said, look, I'm hatching the letterbox waiting for it to come. In the translation, it's actually, I was doing something quite rude with the letterbox. And
Crazy
I don't
Rizzo.
know- I don't
Crazy.
know how to live it down. So we lost our innocence, put it that way. With the letterbox.
And we also
yeah.
learned that Google Translator doesn't work.
No, don't rely
Yeah,
on Google.
yeah.
No. Thank goodness that Sam can speak a bit of this and a bit of that because he's getting us through. So, yeah.
Sonic Monkey, thank you for coming in.
Thanks for having us, Hayden. It's been ace.
If people want to get your song, actually,
iTunes, keyword Sonic Monkey, Beatport, keyword Sonic
Juno
Monkey,
Records.
and Ministry of Sound downloads.
There you go. And
Hit our MySpace too. We love friends. We love friends.
Yeah.
thank you, guys.
That was Sonic Monkey, another South Australian success that I'm sure we're going to see more of, and a name we're sure not going to forget. Thanks for joining me. I'm Julie Dixon. Until next time.